welcome back to my channel English with Dehati ma'am. This is Yashoda, and friends, in today's video I am going to speak about mistakes. Yes friends, mistakes. Some mistakes that every English learner does while learning this language. So what kind of these mistakes are, because of which we are not able to speak a good English? So friends, you must know these mistakes, and then you have to solve your problem. What is your mistake? Just find out, figure it out your problem, and you have to work on it so that you can make your spoken English good, so that you can sound like a native speaker. Otherwise, if you would keep making mistakes, then how you are going to be a fluent English speaker? Tell me. So you have to get to know about those mistakes, and you have to work on your mistakes. So friends, first of all, when we start our journey, when a learner starts his journey, then what is the first and foremost mistakes that every English learner does? And that is, when we think about learning a language, every time this thing just pop up in our head that I have to work on grammar. When I'll be perfect in grammar, then I will start speaking English. And then we indulge ourselves into learning all the rules of English grammar. But friends, this is your biggest mistake that you are doing. If you do that, then just stop it. Instead of indulging yourself into learning the whole grammar of English language, no. Instead of this, you can learn only tenses, some modals, some prepositions, and that's it. According to me, that's it. After that, you can easily start your speaking journey, and you can work on your spoken English. Otherwise, if you will keep yourself indulging into only learning grammar rules, then I don't think you are going to be a fluent English speaker. So first of all, if you are the one who is doing that mistake, then first of all, acknowledge your mistake and just get to know what is right or wrong for you, and you have to work on. Next mistake that every learner does is, when someone say, in order to learn English language, first of all, you have to consume a lot of English content. And what we do in the very beginning, we just start watching Hollywood movies or native speakers. We start watching Hollywood news, means native speakers news, so many hard English. That is not our cup of tea. If you are the one who wants to start their journey from the very beginning, from the scratch, then you shouldn't do this. Instead of this, you should start from the easiest way. Just choose some content which is very convenient for you to understand, that couldn't create a problem for you. And for this, there are so many channels are over there. You just go and watch them, just like so many cartoon videos are there and so many cartoon channels are there. You just go and just start listening them and start imitating them, and then you can see the result after some time. Most of learner does, which is only consuming lot of content. When someone says you have to listen a lot, then every time, the whole day, we indulge ourselves only in listening. Every time, our main purpose is only for consuming lot of data. And when we think that I have listened 1 hour, 2 hour English content, so it means I have done which is need to speak English. No friends, only consuming a lot of data isn't going to make you efficient in fluent English. If you really want to that proficiency in your spoken English, then you have to speak. You have to produce. Only consuming isn't going to help you until you will start production. Okay, producing those content, whatever you have consumed a lot, okay, throughout your day, whatever data you are consuming in your head, whatever content you consume in your head, you have to just speak it out, whether you speak properly or not, but at least you have to speak. You have to speak for your practice, because until your jaw muscles, your mouth, your ears, every sense, your every sense organs, okay, they have to work, they have to participate in that. Only then you can become a good English speaker, become. Until otherwise you won't. Mistake, friend, that every learner does is want to speak perfect English. When we suppose I'm in a conversation and I'm speaking to you, but what I'm doing, instead of paying my attention to yours, what you want to say, what you are saying, what I'm thinking that, yeah, this is the answer, and I have to speak it perfect. I haven't, I have not to make mistake. I have to speak that sentence properly, and we just in that tension, in that stress, always we do that, always we make mistake. And that's why this is the reason becomes, because of which we start feeling regret. We just start, it makes us embarrassed, and that it's not good for us. So instead of thinking about perfectness, you should focus on what the other person wants to say, what the person is saying. You have to just answer them. Every time in a conversation, don't think about perfectness. Mistakes are okay, okay, and if you make mistakes, if you are making mistakes in a conversation, then it's okay, it's not a big deal, because only after making our mistakes, then we can learn. When you indulge yourself, when you start indulging yourself into speaking, only then you can become a fluent English speaker. Until you start thinking about this that, you are not going to be a fluent English speaker. Just keep in your head. If you really want to uh, elaborate everything, if you really want to articulate every sentence properly, then you need to work on it, and which is very important for this speaking. Next one. Next one is keep translating. Whenever we start speaking with someone, then first and foremost thing that we always do is translating. We always translating from Hindi to English, from our mother tongue to English, and this is becomes the most first and foremost reason because of which always, friends, we just do so many mistakes. Literally, friends, most of the English learner, they do this mistake, and because of this mistake, every time we just feel embarrassed. We just start degrading ourselves, that I'm not going to be a fluent English speaker because every time I make a mistake, because you are not paying your attention what the other person is saying. Every time throughout the conversation, you are busy within yourself. In translation, in perfectness, then I have to say I have to speak only perfect words. I have to make translate this word. How can I translate? Every time you're thinking about structures, sentences, vocabs, that's it. And this has become the reason because of which you are not going to speak. You couldn't speak better English, and still you are not going to speak a fluent English. So friends, this is some problems that I have faced. Okay, I have faced because I also did the same mistakes. But now I'm not gonna use, I'm not gonna do these kind of mistakes, because now I got to know about what should I do or what should I not to do. So it's your opinion, it's all up to you. you are going to get rid of your problems or not. You're going to eliminate your mistakes from your spoken English or not. It's all your problem. But if you are really too determined, too dedicated to learn that language, then you will definitely do. You should definitely do. Because I did this and I can see the result. I can see the result that only repeating those same mistakes again and again, it's not good, yaar. We have to just move on. If you are doing something, okay, if you are following one rule, but you are not getting anything, then you have to, then now we are supposed to change our direction. Now we are supposed to change the way. Only following same rule again and again is not good, yaar. Now it's 21st century. Now we have to change everything. Now it's not that era in which we always translating from Hindi to language, then we have speak, then we have to speak. No, we used to think in English, and we have to make that environment of us. No one is going to help you. And friends, again I want to say you, don't repeat the same mistakes again and again. Otherwise, it wouldn't be good for you, for your spoken journey. So you have to understand, you have to figure it out your problem. And generally, friends, I'm telling you, if you are the one who is doing those kind of things for you, then definitely no one is going to stop you from becoming a good English speaker. To be honest, friends, if you wouldn't do those kind of mistakes, then definitely you will become a fluent English speaker within couple of years. Because learning English language, speaking English language, it's not as easy as we think. It takes time. We have to give our time. Okay, so just first, and I would like to tell you only one thing, that we have to enjoy this journey, yaar. Just enjoy that journey, and one day you would definitely achieve whatever goals you have. You would grab so many opportunities, and one day you will say proudly that yes, now I can speak English. Now I can give a speech in front of anyone. Now I don't have any kind of fear. I have overcome my all the fear. And one day you will definitely say that I'm a good English speaker. I'm a fluent English speaker. So with this, friends, now I'm going to stop this video. We will meet again in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.